So we're gonna cut these and tucks right in tight against the side of here. With any luck, we'll have this done before it snows. All right, it's morning. We're on to the Onx Build today. So we need to get this thing running and driving, but there's a few obstacles that still have to happen. Front bumper's got to get all built. I got to finish the fan shroud. We got to build a rear bumper so that we can hang the fuel tank and get the fuel lines plumb. I don't know what we're gonna get done today, but we're gonna tackle as much as we can possibly get done. And hopefully it's closer to running when we're done. So I'm gonna start with the front bumper and get it all panned out, and then we'll just keep going. I'm thinking if you went like 66 inches, okay, you'd have enough material to work with. Trying to figure rear bumper out right now, dream it up. So basically this bumper is our cross member for the back. So it's gonna be welded rigid to the frame and keep everything in its place. So by the end of today, we'll have something welded on there. I don't know what yet, but something.
That's not gonna be bad.
It's gonna be what it is. We gotta cut the fair lead part out. I gotta cut these off. They originally went behind the bumper, but that won't need to happen now. So cut those off and stub them to the top. She should look okay. Pretty much what she's gonna look like. You'll just have to weld it on and make her all happy and permanento.
Yeah, for overland you could stick some lights right here.
I'm sure we'll put lights all over.
How goes back bumper?
Well, she's cut. I just got it there, just kind of leveling it. It's a start. Gets us somewhere.
Yeah. It's looking like a bumper.
Yeah.
So you've got to taper it down to fit that.
So we've got something like that. We can mark the radius on the inside. We'll cut it. Weld some strap in probably.
And then we'll be chilling.
It's coming together.
All right, the easy part's done. Now I gotta make the fair lead fit in the bottom of it. Get the winch all welded in. We'll have a bumper today.
Looks like one.
You could run into something with that. It'd be all right. Cut that off a little bit.
Is it gonna work?
Yeah, it's gonna work. I'm trying to figure out the fair lead. I want to keep this open so I can get as much airflow through it as I can get into the radiator. So this is gonna have to hang underneath. It's gonna be a little involved. It's gonna happen. Then I gotta build one more mount for the grill in here and get it welded in. But we're close. Front clip coming together. So we got in the mail today, and Kenneth sent us something that's pretty freaking cool. Not 100% sure. Oh, there's a note in here I didn't see. I didn't open this, I just looked in it and I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. So this is the guy that made us the Mountain Dew plane as well. So check this out. Does it fly? The air conditioner's flying it. That's cool. Thank you, Kenneth. All right, I think I've come up with it. So, piece of 1/4 inch flat strap. I'm gonna cut these out that are X'd. So I'll cut that out. I'll leave this. I'm gonna put it in the press, bend it so it welds to the bottom of the frame and angles on the angle that I need it to. Bolt this thing in, and I think it's gonna work. Let's cut that out.
Looks professional.
It will. Done. That's some of it.
That'll work.
It's gonna be dang close to working. Have to cut some of this other stuff off. It's gonna work. Grind that up, we can start putting fair lead together. We're getting close here. Be pretty okay, really. Can weld that in there. Now we put the bumper back on, and then we line this up and we tack her into place, and then we pull it all off again, weld it on so it's nice and good and I don't have to mess with it. We got ourselves one genuine bumper.
That looks pretty good, not gonna lie.
Alright, well, let's pull it off there and weld it up. I'm gonna go ahead and make this thing permanent, like it's gonna be here, weld it on.
Looks sherry.
Yeah, let's turn the cooler on. It's hot. All right, we're back at it. Sean, he's working on the old rear bumper here. It's getting there. So he's got the taper cut into it here. Now we're also gonna cut a taper here across this one and go to 3 inches. So, all right, let me show you. It's a cool game plan that we've got schemed up here. We're gonna put these original wings back on it. So that's gonna set in something like that. But it's also gonna be like the front bumper and have something substantial behind it. We're gonna cut this off right here. We'll run one out from the inside of the frame to the back of it. So when you drop off a rock and hit this, no damage done, slides right off of it, and no problems. All right, bumper is ready to go on. There she is. I'm gonna go ahead and center this thing up and weld it down. We'll call it good. All right, we've measured it a couple of times. It's within spec for us. All right, I just got this thing all welded on. Got a little live sweat running off of me. It's hot. But it is actually raining outside. Check this out. Fair lead is on. That's gonna work pretty good, really. Bumper, winch mount, everything welded in. I gotta build the mount for the the grill now. So I'm gonna let it down. Do that. All right, check this out. Sean's been slaving away over here. We've got the double compound angles to get it to 3x3 square. It's gonna be a cool bumper when it's all said and done. It's gonna be pretty dang awesome. We got lots of grinding, lots of welding. We still got a receiver hitch to put in the middle of it. Never ending stuff to do. But we're about to where we can weld it on, so. What the? What H?
Got mail. I didn't know you're filming.
I'm filming. Are you eating some of our jerky?
I might be. It's so good.
So soon we're gonna show you guys our jerky, where to get it, all that stuff. It's coming. All right, it's a new day and we're hard at it down here. Sean is putting fender pieces in here. He's been working on that for a while. So it's just a little, we cut this out and we needed to hook the inner and the outer back together. So gonna look good. Then this is probably gonna come down here and get cut off right along maybe that rib. I don't know, because we gotta have a rock slider under that. Same with up here, rock slider under it. Exhaust is gonna come out right here somewhere. So we've got plans, we just gotta make them all happen. The parts lady brought my new brake caliper because the other one was broken. So that's safety, so doesn't count towards my budget. I don't know what else we're gonna get done today. We've got lots to do. We'll probably get the rear bumper. Let me show you this. Sean got it all tacked together. We still got some finish work to do to it, but it tapers this way and this way. So it's got a couple of different angles going on. I forgot to get a receiver hitch this morning. Dang it, I knew there was something else I needed to get. I'm gonna have to go back to Harbor Freight and get that. So we're winning though, we're getting there. We'll probably tack it in place so we can see how it's gonna look on the back of this thing and where we've got to modify it. And then next week, we'll get the spare tire carrier all built and fuel tank hanging in this thing. It's the fuel tank, we've been saying it for a while, but there was a lot of stuff that had to happen before the fuel tank can actually get put in it. So little by little, we're getting there. But the front is done, check that out. So upside down, probably gonna move the solenoids and stuff, but winch is upside down, radiator is crystal clear in there. She is welded on. I like it old school, but it's tough. All right, we are onto the last brake pad. So we're putting all new brakes on it just so everything works right. The old ones, I mean, they were down pretty bad, but not terrible. So we'll slap some new brakes in it. We got all the others done. We're on to the last one. Hey, look at that. She comes down to the shop.
Hi.
She's in her shop attire.
Yeah.
No shoes. Just sitting here.
Shoes. They're on the floor. This is just comfy.
All right, we're gonna throw the tires back on this and hold the bumper up and show you kind of what it's gonna look like. And then we're pretty much out of time. It's about quitting time. Sean's gonna leave me for the week. So we'll get this on.
Lift. Hey, that's not in there.
Sean was lifting too much. He was over tough. Put some lug nuts on. We can set this thing on the ground. Best part is the airbags still have air in it. We fixed the leak. So it'll set ride height now.
Got it all by yourself?
Sometimes you just hurry and do it. When I'm old, I'll regret it, probably.
That's right. You're like me. Wake up, your back hurts every morning. You're like, man, I don't know why. Then you flashback of all the stupid stuff you do. Like NASCAR. I could be on your team, Jace. We did something, right?
That's not bad.
So we're gonna cut these to where this actually fits on and tucks right in tight against the side of here. But it's gonna be like the front bumper was. We'll weld a piece in it so it's rigid. So if you drop off a rock, it doesn't hit body, it hits solid bumper. It's gonna look good. We'll paint the inner part black. We'll leave this outside chrome. It's gonna look dang good. But not today. That's all we're gonna get done today. We've ran out of time, so thanks for watching. It's a new day. we're still moving stuff. We just poured this 60 yards of concrete, and we've got 40 more to pour over here. We've been moving a little, working on stuff, moving a little, working on stuff. So today, I gotta have this all moved. So I've got all the metal moved. This is all scrap stuff that's going away. I'm on to fuel tanks. So that's this morning's project, is strap these tanks. Those two are strapped. I gotta strap these two, pick them up. And I think I'm gonna set them right over there for now. And then we gotta move this container. So should be interesting. See if we can get it all moved without dropping it. All right, we got one of them strapped. We're gonna jump on the old forklift, go over there, see if we can get fork set. And get it lifted up. There we go. See how this works. All right, first one wasn't a big deal. Moved right over here. We'll get the rest of it. So far, so good. All right, next on the list, the container. I don't know exactly, but we're gonna give her a whirl. Not got a lot of stuff in it. I hope I don't have to unload it. I'm gonna pick it up and try to walk it right over and set it on the concrete right there on some blocks. So we'll see how this goes. No guarantees. Forks are underneath of it. We're about to try picking it up and see what we can do here. I don't know what's gonna happen. There's a toolbox inside of it. I need to stay on this side, so we're gonna try to roll it. It's heavy. I can't roll it. No rolling. We can drag it a little. I got it dragged or pushed over here out of the way. I can't lift it. It's heavy right now, so it's out of the way currently. I should be able to do the dirt work and get everything ready to rock. Should be able to have some concrete this week. We are to the getting this leveled out stage. Jace is finally up and at 'em. It's 9. Everyone's here. Sean's over here getting the tractor. We'll get all these rocks moved and get this leveled out. We got the last load of rocks going into just hauling them out of their way, and then we can get the transit set up and start shooting grade.
It appears like you're making progress.
Getting somewhere. We've got pretty much leveled out up there, cut to grade. I gotta go get the dump trailer when the dump opens and haul it off and then come back and load this metal in, and then we can finish grade this thing. And we are ready for some forms. We're about to have this ready. Tomorrow morning at 4:30, concrete trucks will be here. We'll pour 43 yards of concrete, so should be good. It's about nighttime. These boys are ready to pour in the morning, so let's see how this turns out. Concrete's going down this morning. Check that out. With any luck, we'll have this done before it snows. It's hard to tell, but we'll get there.